Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which I'm super excited to film because it is all kinds of updates, and it's also of course new makeup releases. So we are going to do it just as we did it last week. I'm going to put a timestamp here. If you're just here for the new makeup releases, I'm going to of course let you know where you can skip to, so you will then only get the new makeup releases. But I also kind of want to update you on something. If you have been watching my most recent videos, you know that we do have a puppy, and if you hear some chewing and some heavy breathing, that is no stalker at my feet. It is my puppy, and I'm going to show you in just a second. I just want to introduce myself to everybody who is new. Hi, I'm Leorah. I'm a makeup artist and stylist living for colorful makeup and colorful styling, though already I warned you in those latest videos because I just have no time with a new puppy at home. He's only 9 weeks old now. I have no time to do makeup. I did my makeup today standing in the kitchen. I don't think I've ever done that in my whole life, you know? So just saying, it's going to be a little bit understated, minimalist. I have no problem with that. It is, I think it is actually a really nice look, sweet and fresh and young, and there's nothing wrong with this, you know? But of course we are going to get back into more intricate looks and more boom looks as the time goes on. But right now I'm a mom of a baby, you know, just saying. Okay, sweeties, I'm going to show you in just a second. Okay, so if you are new and you want to know more about me, please of course check out my social media, because that is the place to go where you can see what I'm capable of. Of course, subscribe, check out my channel, do all of that, and that is that. Okay, sweetie, beyond that, I want to tell you that we actually reached our goal of $5,000 that we wanted to reach with our indie makeup raffle, you know? So the whole thing is closed now. I'm going to still leave my brother's PayPal in the description box in case you want to donate directly, but the whole indie raffle is closed and the winners have been picked. There is one grand prize winner who actually anonymously donated close to $700. Just saying, okay? But that person has also been contacted, and then there are, I think, 4 or 5 other winners who are also getting beautiful prizes. Okay, so my puppy, he wants to be seen. Okay, come here, sweetie, come. Come on, oi! He is heavy. This is his chew toy, just saying. Okay, so this is Rex. This is our 9-week-old German Shepherd puppy, and he is with us now for almost a week, and it has been really challenging because, of course, you know, puppy biting, a lot of whining during the night and all of that. It is, you know, it's a transition, but he is learning so fast. I've been teaching him commands. He knows at least 7 commands already, and it is beautiful. So I'm going to, as the time goes on, probably also do like videos about him, with me and him and whatever, you know. So just so you know that this is our new channel dog. It's not a new channel dog because we never had an old channel dog, but it is our channel dog. So this is Rex, super happy. And let me just check that you're not suffocating. Okay, so I hope that he is going to just settle down and maybe fall asleep next to me. That would be great. I'm holding him here on a leash because of course I have a lot of lighting and stuff going on, so I just need to make sure that he doesn't suddenly run off, you know. As you also know, our rescue cat sometimes like comes in walking here, and I don't want to have an altercation, you know? All right, sweetie, so that was that. This is Rex. That was the second part of news. The first part was, of course, the indie raffle. And then I also wanted to give you a short update on my brother's well-being and, of course, his wife. So they're still okay. It has been a little bit hard for them to get like diesel and gas for the cars right now. I think the Ukrainian government has promised to fix that situation somehow, so that the normal population will be able to like drive again and stuff. My brother told us now just recently that he spent like hours at the gas station and he came home with nothing, you know, and he does have a bit of a reserve, but he doesn't want to touch it in case he has to flee. He has to have something like gas to put into his car, right? So that is one thing. Beyond that, of course, the whole thing that what they're always doing with the refugees, everything continues. They're baking the bread and the baked goods and all of that, everything continues on the same level. They're working on like the highest capacity what they can do, and they're happy. They're outside. They're doing sowing the fields and all of that. I think they're planting. What did they tell me? I think corn and all kinds of other things, like a whole range of things that they're doing now, and they're actually really enjoying themselves. Also the refugees, you know, they're really enjoying going out, working with their hands, and just feeling a little bit like it could be normal, you know. So that is that. Then also, of course, the whole front has moved more to the east, as you probably all know, and a lot of people have relatives there, and they're getting feedback from people who are there. And also, for example, some of the areas have been kind of conquered back by the Ukrainian army, and now of course a word comes out what has been done there. Now I'm not going to go into detail because you can probably fill in the blanks, because war is war, and it's never good, and it's never nice, and it's never gentle, and it's never fair, right? But for example, one of the things that I wanted to tell you is, first of all, everything is being confiscated. You know, whatever can be carried off has been carried off by the army, by the Russian army, you know. And what cannot be carried off, like very heavy machines for like fields and stuff like this, it's being destroyed. It's being destroyed. So there was one of the farmers who is a relative of someone who's working for my brother, and that's why they know. So he had some kind of sewing machine or tractor or whatever it is, and they couldn't carry that off or drive it off. So they ruined it. They pulled out the cables, they shot into the engines and whatever. And then that farmer said, "Why are you doing this? What does that help you?" You know? And then the Russian soldier said, "We don't have it, so you shouldn't have it either." You know? And this is like, you know, but this is war. Anyway, so just saying, they are doing okay as of right now. It is hard to get stuff, but because they are very you know, they are producing their own stuff in a lot of ways. You know, they will always have milk because they have cows. They will have, of course, baked goods and bread and whatever because they have the bakery. They'll have oil because they have an oil press, you know, and they have meat because, of course, they also have the cows. So they're not doing too badly, and that's why also they can take in these refugees. And there are a lot of requests. Settle down, sweetie. Settle down. Good boy. There are a lot of requests for more people, like more people to come who want to come, but they cannot take in more than 20 people at a time, you know? So just so you know, so this is my update for my brother. And if I can get my one of my hands on my phone and open up Instagram, I might be able to actually get into the new makeup releases after almost 8 minutes. Are you gonna let me film, sweetie? This is the first video I'm filming since we have him, so it's really exciting, and he's never been here in this space, so it is seriously exciting for all of us. All right, I'm going to try this. I'm going to kind of loop the leash around my leg. Sweeties, you have no idea. I'm doing this for you. Okay, now let us just open Instagram because I definitely wanted to talk to you about a couple of things. So first of all, let us talk about 50/50 makeup, because there is going to be a palette and there's also going to be 4 lip glosses. So I do have only a video here of the palette, but I hope that I will be able to at least take screenshots of the swatches so you can get, sweetie, come. So you can get an idea of the color scheme. It looks like mauve-y. It looks really pretty. And this is called the Crybaby Kit. It has 15 shades with 9 mattes and 6 shimmers, and then those 4 lip glosses. And this is going to be available. Let me just check the date because I have lost track of time. This should be becoming available tomorrow. If you need a code for 50/50 makeup, I don't have one, but Nikki Raven has one. I'm sure she has listed it in any of her videos in the description box. So feel free to check this one out, and of course use Nikki's code. Sweetie, what's going on? Get used to it, sweeties. That's how it's going to be from now on. Okay, now Sugar Drizzle has also shown us their newest palette, and of course, you know, Sugar Drizzle is just such a in brand and cool brand with so much potential, and kind of I feel they're absolutely rocking it, you know. So they are going to come out with the MILF palette. Now MILF, sweeties, it stands for Men I Love Frogs. Did you know? Yeah, so MILF stands for Man I Love Frogs. And this is a 12 pan palette. Also here I only have a video. I hope I will be able to give you a nice picture. And these are all duochrome shades. So this is becoming available on May 14th and it looks stunning. It looks absolutely stunning. Yeah. Alright, then I also wanted to talk about Honest Beauty. This is a new brand for me. It is actually very, very big. They have like, I don't know, 500,000 plus followers on Instagram. So I did not know that this brand exists. I'm so sorry, but that is you know, this is what it is. Okay, so they're coming out with the Fresh Flex Concealer. And they have 12 different shades. It's a multitasking concealer, seamless blend, second skin finish, medium to buildable coverage, and it contains 2 types of hyaluronic acid and stuff that I cannot pronounce. Okay, so this is supposed to be working for all skin types, and this is available now for $22 each in case you want to check this one out from Honest Beauty. Then let's also talk about Beauty Vanity because they're coming out with the Pink Guardian palette. So this is inspired by Sailor Moon. I heard about Sailor Moon and I only knew about it because of ColourPop, because like months ago, or maybe it's already years, I don't know, they came out with like a Sailor Moon collection. Back then I had no idea what that was, you know, I just didn't grow up like this. I have no idea about stuff like this, and it's okay. Turns out life is still worth it without it, but I know that a lot of people are absolutely into it, which is of course, like, I get that too. Okay, so Sailor Moon or Chibi Moon, I have no idea. So this is the inspiration for that palette. Of course, it's anime. My kids love this, so this is beautiful. And this palette has 9 shades with a mix of 6 mattes and 3 shimmers, which is the best ratio in the 9-pan palette, if you ask me. All right, and this retails for $25, and it's available now from Beauty Vanity. All right, then let's also move on to Christian, who is the owner of CXC Beauty, and he's coming out with the Beyond Yellow palette. I don't know if this is a new release or if I'm just seeing this now, but in case, sweetie, in case you are up for a yellow palette with beautiful depth and also some neutrals, and I do believe that in the bottom row, those shades to the far left, they could be like kind of a cool light green. It could be, I'm not 100% sure, but this is how they look. I think it looks beautiful, you know. And then of course you also have a lippy together with it, and you also have a highlighter, and that yellow, the yellow in the compact might be a blush, not 100% sure, or a highlighter for like a different skin tone. So you check it out in case you want to, because this looks pretty. Okay, here also last week we also spoke about their brand, and he has a lot of stuff going on, so in case you're interested, definitely check out this brand. Okay, Creature Cosmetics Labs is coming out with the Shark Attack eyeshadow palette. This palette has 9 shades with mattes and shimmers. This is coming soon. Definitely wanted to show you the sneak peek for this, because also Creature Cosmetics comes out with beautiful palettes, and they also have like really unique concepts for their palettes, and I really like that. And of course, color scheme wise, you see there it's like red, and I think it's like also Bordeaux, and of course the blues. So that is what it is. So of course check this one out. It's probably like the ocean is for the blue and red is for the blood. Could that be? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so in any case, let's move on to Vanny Cosmetics, because they're coming out with the Ultra Glam eyeshadow palette with 15 shades, including mattes and shimmers. This is available now for $55. Now here you do have a really traditional, and that's not a bad thing, sweeties. Traditions can be really good, coming from me. Yeah, okay, but this is a very traditional, multitasking, very classy glam palette. So you do have, at least what I can see here from the picture, of course you do have the grays, which is beautiful. Gray and silver can just create beautiful classier looks, and then of course you do have the neutrals, and then it looks like there could be like a terracotta kind of a shade, and maybe also, well, some lighter shades. Okay, so that is what it is. Yeah, feel free to check this one out. This is available now from Vanny Cosmetics. Then we have a couple of things from ColourPop. So ColourPop is releasing their Apricot Me Not yeah, you just got it. Okay, Apricot Me Not a collection. So you do have, of course, the palette, and then you do have 4 lip creams, you do have 3 Super Shock shadows, you do have 2 Soul Body highlighters, and then a apricot lip mask. All of this is available now. Now I'm gonna come back to ColourPop in a little bit whenever it comes up here on my on my Instagram, because I didn't get around to sorting anything because I'm puppy training, as you know. Okay, then let's talk about Klarity Cosmetics, because they are sneak peeking something that looks so beautiful just from the outer packaging. Sweetie, they're coming out with the Evil Mermaid palette. This is the outer packaging. This is all I know as of right now. This is coming soon, so I cannot tell you anything. I wish I could, but of course this is gonna be probably blues and greens and maybe some gold or something. That could be so good, you know? So in any case, this is from Klarity Cosmetics. Keep your eyes open, and of course I'm going to also update you here once I know more. Then let's also talk about Simply Posh Cosmetics, because they're also sneak peeking something, and that is the Fairy Tale Fairies palette. So this palette is going to have 18 shades, which is my sweet spot for palettes. I love 18 shades palettes. And also, of course, here the color scheme just of the outer packaging looks beautiful. It's absolutely dreamy, but still gives you the promise of some darker colors also, and I really like this. So I'm very excited to find out what this palette is gonna look like. All right, then let's talk about Carla Cosmetics, because they're coming out with something so pretty, and I definitely wanted to show you. They're releasing their Opal Moonstone Multi-Chrome eyeshadows in 5 different shades. These retail for about $26 each, and you can have the whole thing for about $112 for the set. All right, so this is available now. I think they look spectacular. You know, I have never tried Carla Cosmetics. Price tag is, of course, like this is not reachable for me. I cannot, you know, but maybe you can. It looks beautiful, so you do have my blessing. I think it's just stunning. Then I also definitely need to talk about P. Louise, because there's also a sneak peek from P. Louise floating around, and if this is what I think it is, I'm going to have to have this. This is what I know as of right now, just this picture, and it says something new is coming soon. Now, does that look like Leorah could absolutely have to have this palette in her life? Absolutely. Yes, you know, I should. All right, so this is coming soon. Stay tuned. I will definitely let you know more as I know. Okay, Beshi Beauty is coming out with the Nacris Aurora Chameleons. This is a bundle for $93, and then also the Opal Aurora Chameleons for, wow, $167. Wow. Okay, and then the Shiny Things, that is also a bundle for about $35. All of this is available now. It looks beautiful. Is this out of my league? Absolutely, but I mean, these swatches and everything look just stunning, you know. Yeah, what can I say? It looks, wow, mouth-watering, absolutely. So feel free to check this one out if you have that kind of money extra, you know, left over. Now we definitely have nothing left over, you know, because this dog, yeah, okay. So in any case, let's move on to Hex Baby Beauty, because they're coming out with their Grunge palette. This one has 12 shades for $25. This looks like mattes and shimmers, does it? It could also be only mattes. I'm not 100% sure, because the picture, I can't really see it so well, and it doesn't say here in the post. So it's either all mattes or it's mattes and shimmers. There are definitely no glitters in the palette, and this is available now, so you will be able to figure this one out in case you're interested in this one. This is a potentially very fiery palette, you know, when you combine the yellow, of course, with those red and orange tones, and then you have the black in the palette, which makes it like so dramatic. So yeah, that is what it is. Now let's go back to ColourPop, because ColourPop is also coming out with the Star Wars collection. Now also here I'm completely lost. I have never watched anything Star Wars in my whole life. You know, does that make me a better person or a worse person? Absolutely not. It's just not my choice, you know, so whatever. I have no connection to this, like no emotional connection to this, you know. There are some people who are just buying stuff because they have been the biggest Star Wars fan or Sailor Moon fan ever, you know, and it just needs to have that name on it and they'll buy it. Now that is not me, okay? The palette itself is okay. I don't know if the color scheme represents Star Wars or anything. I don't know. I like it that it has nice depth in the palette. So if I would have the choice between the apricot palette and this one, I would definitely take this one, also because it's bigger. But that is just, you know, that's just me. Okay, so this palette has 15 shades for $24. You do have also Jelly Much shadows, luxe creams and luxe glosses, and this is becoming available, let me check, today. Okay, so this is becoming available like right now. Okay, then let's also talk about Wink with Ink, because they're coming out with a super fun looking palette. This palette has 12 shades with 9 mattes, 2 glitters and 1 shimmer, and this retails for $20 and is available now. And I think this color scheme is super fun if you don't mind the pressed glitters in the palette, you know. But this I think looks really pretty. Now personally, my preference is definitely not having one of the darkest shades being a pressed glitter or a shimmer for that matter. I'd rather have that being a matte, you know, that black shade is a pressed glitter as far as I can see. So that's not my preference, but overall the color scheme is really fun, and also very, you know, those colors look really saturated and intense and pigmented, so this is really beautiful. Okay, so this is from Wink with Ink, and that is available now. Okay, sweeties, let us talk about the next release, and that is from Adriana Nicole Cosmetics. I think we spoke about that brand also last time with a more neutral palette, and this time we're talking about the Self-Love palette, and that is of course super nice, because sweeties, I keep saying that here because I truly believe in that only when you start loving yourself and treating yourself like a queen, you will be able to also treat other people the way they deserve to be treated, and better. You know what I mean? And also you can only love other people because you can only give something that you have, you know. So that is just my counseling. Okay, so this is the palette, and you do have of course some purple, some pink, some mauve shades and some neutrals. I think it's a very cohesive palette, super pretty, retailing for $40. It's available now from Adriana Nicole Cosmetics. Then let's also talk about 90s Baby Cosmetics, because they're coming out with a super cool palette, also 16 shades, highly pigmented, including 13 mattes and 3 glitters for $30. And what is it called? The Notebook palette. This is the Notebook palette. I have to say that these matte shades look so stunning, because they're just so boom, you know. There is nothing boring in this palette. Now I can already see, I'm not watching any other channels right now. Sorry sweeties, I just have no time, unless it's a dog training video, you know, but beyond that I have no time for nothing, you know. But I don't know what other people say about this palette. I can already see some people saying, you know, the rainbow has been curated already. It's not really a rainbow palette at all, you know. It is a very beautiful palette, and I love that all of these shades are so vibrant, and I love it, you know. So that's just what it is. That's me. I love stuff. Then I also need to definitely speak to you about something that we kind of spoke about last time too, but I could only show you the outer packaging. Be Perfect Cosmetics, sweeties. I've been tagged in this so much, and people were like, Leorah, did you see this? Did you see this? Yes I did. And of course this is absolutely my thing. And not only the palette, but there's also 3 gel eyeliners together with it, a purple one, a red one, and a green one. Sweeties, did you know that I'm the queen of gel liners? Did you know? Funny that I'm saying this, because today is the first time in my whole entire career that I've not done a liner. I just put the lashes on and called it a day, you know, because I'm trying to cut back on everything. Like my eyebrows, they have never been that crumpy, you know. And again, I've never done a no liner look and all of that. I'm just trying to cut back on everything, so I have more time for everything else that I still also need to do, you know. So but in any case, I love gel liners. This is what I use. I don't use felt tip liners or anything like this. I'm totally and completely into gel liners. So if I get this, I am going to get the whole thing, you know, also the liners and also the palette. And this is beautiful. I tried to order it already, but there was a problem with the website, and when you click like the last purchase button, the final thing, nothing happened, you know. And I was like, is that God telling me that I should not? I don't think so, because I totally deserve it. I'm working really hard, but this is beautiful. At some point I'm gonna have this, just saying. Okay, then let's also talk about Surreal Makeup, because they're coming out with the Mermaid's Tales palette. And just look at these swatches, like seriously. So pretty. Okay, so it says here, the Mermaid Tales palette is an entire set of magnificent eyeshadow colors of 9 shades inspired by majestically beautiful mermaid tales. So cute. This palette retails for $70 and this is available now in case you want to check this one out. It looks beautiful. Absolutely stunning. So yeah. What else can I add, you know? All right, sweeties, then let's also talk about Uoma Beauty because they're coming out with the Royal Heritage Color Palette. Okay, so this is how she looks. This is a more mauve palette with really nice depth, obviously, because it just makes sense. I think every palette should have depth. It's just, you know, it's hard to believe if you're seeing me for the first time and you think this is who I am, like naturally. It's not. Maybe you should watch some of my other videos because there you see that I'm really craving like dark looks, you know? And I think this is actually a really nice palette. So the whole top row, as far as I understand, the whole top row of the palette is shimmer shades and then the whole bottom row is mattes, and that is what it is. Okay, so it says here, the color story in the palette is inspired by ancient Africa. These otherworldly shades were named after the 10 magnificent kingdoms. These shades deliver lavish textures, powerful pigments, and extraordinary finishes, ranging from soft mattes to vibrant metallics and dimensional shimmers, retailing for $44, and this is available now from Uoma Beauty in case you want to check this one out. I have not tried Uoma Beauty yet. I wanted to order it from Beauty Bay actually, but the palette that I wanted was sold out, so I couldn't. The only item that I do have from Uoma Beauty is a lipstick and a lip liner, and those are bomb.com, you know, so just saying. Okay, then let's also talk about Kara Beauty because they're coming out with all kinds of new palettes. A lot of them are well, smaller ones, 5-shade palettes, and then there's also one that is like really big, as you can see in the top right corner, with a lot of, well, neutral tones but a lot of very light shades, so not gonna be for me. And then also a 10 shade palette or 10 pan palette, so all kinds of stuff. I'm not gonna go in detail into this because you can check it out in case it interests you. This is available now at Kara Beauty, so feel free to do so. This is live. Then let's talk about HYVE Expressions because HYVE Expressions is coming out with a new neutral palette with 12 shades and it has mattes and shimmers. This is dropping at some point this month, so this is just a sneak peek. Do I have a name for this? I don't think so, but it looks like this is also of course anime, and I think this looks so pretty. You know, it has those kitties on it, and the teddy bear is so pretty, you know, because you know, I don't like creepy stuff, like all these like weird anime heroes that are like all weird. I don't like this. And I also don't like those women, like all of them with their boobs showing and stuff. It's also not me, you know. But this is actually really cute, I have to say. It's really pretty. Okay, so in any case, it's a neutral palette with nice depth. This is coming this month at some point, and in case you want to, then of course check this one out from HYVE Expressions. Then we definitely also need to talk about Ollie's Lashes. Wait, let me just check if this is the true name or is this just the Instagram name. No, it's Ollie's Lashes, and they are going to come out with the Ollie's Lashes Zone eyeshadow palette, which has 16 shades with 7 mattes, 4 shimmers, and 5 duochromes. This is going to drop in June. On June 3rd to be exact. And of course this is, someone told me, one of you, because I've been chatting with one of you, that this is inspired by some kind of a movie, and I already forgot, because also that is a movie that I have no connection to. I don't know, never watched it, never, like, I don't follow stuff like this. It's also that I'm just not watching TV because I'm working all the time, and when I'm not working I'm sleeping. You know, I have no other, like, there's nothing in between for me, especially now, but also all these other times I just don't have the luxury to do this, you know. So in any case, that is what it is. Now let us move on to 1999 makeup, because 1999 makeup is going to come out with concealers. Now I don't know if this is live yet. Is it live yet? It says here, our new concealers are coming. Vegan formula, oil-free, made with minerals, biodegradable ingredients, gluten-free, paraben-free, cruelty-free, sulfate-free, 14 blendable shades. I don't have a date and I don't have a price. Okay, just wanted to put the word out there. 1999 makeup is based in Germany. In case you want to check this one out, that is really cool, because we want to help the small brands, right? Okay, sweeties, I think this is what it is from me for today. Let me just double check. Yes, this is what it is. Now I cannot move back into the middle because my dog has fallen asleep here next to me. So cute. I wish I could show you. you know, when he's lying down, his ears are already going up, you know, because German Shepherds have those ears up, but as puppies, they're still like this. And when he's lying down, his ears are up, and I kind of get a glimpse of how he's going to look when he's big. I'm super excited about this one, sweeties. So excited. Anyway, I'm just so happy because really, you know, one of my besties, when you hear this clinking noise, it's the leash, because there is this ring here and it just hit the floor. One of my besties just today said to me, sweetie, I wonder why you never like went into this as into like animal, some kind of an animal job, you know? Why didn't you? Because I'm so head over heels into animals. I love animals and animals love me also. And I think there is something so healthy about being with animals, and to also to train them, you know, to prepare them to become good companions. There is something so good and healthy about this, and so rewarding also, because they learn so much faster than my children, for example, you know. So I really like it. But you know, the fact is that I love a lot of stuff. I have a very big heart and I love a lot of things, and it's not only animals. I still love makeup very much, you know, but I'm kind of really letting myself go into different directions now, because I also feel like I'm old enough. I've proven my worth, you know. I don't need to like do whatever other people tell me. I'm gonna do what I feel is the right thing for me now. Call it a midlife crisis, call it Leorah is finding herself. I think I'm just growing into my own shoes, you know, and I really like it. And you know, the other day I was sitting outside with Rex. He was just like lying at my feet, and I was actually hearing the wind. I was listening to the wind, and I saw the trees move in front of the blue sky, and I was like, wow, how many years have I not done this? Because I'm always running and working and trying to get stuff done and like pleasing everybody. And I'm like, wow, I'm just sitting here. I heard birds that I've never heard in my life because I never paid attention. I never had the time, you know. Now, does that sound like I'm losing it? I'm sure that for a lot of people it will sound very healthy, you know. And for me, really, I have been working myself into the ground for all those last years, and it is just so good for me to feel myself again. It's very healing, you know, and you're going to be part of this journey, and I hope you're excited about it too. Okay, sweeties, especially also in this time now where also in my family a lot of things are going crazy because of my brother being in a war zone and stuff like this, and I felt guilty that I'm letting myself have something so good in my life while my brother is in life danger, you know. But then again, life continues. No matter what, life will continue, and I cannot help and I cannot do anything if I'm not doing okay, you know. So it is what it is. So that is what you're going to get here on my channel, my getting healthy journal. Okay, sweetie, now that is what it is. I'm not going to link any makeup this time because it is just random makeup. It doesn't really matter. I'm not reviewing any palettes right now. I just don't have the time, you know. But I've been just using some of the shimmer shades in my singles collection, and that is it. Okay, so there's not going to be anything about my makeup today. Beyond that, of course, you will find all the brands that I spoke about listed in the description box. Check out also all my discount codes that I have with the different brands, and of course my links to social media and ways to support my channel. All of that you will find down in the description box. Beyond that, of course, don't forget to comment in the comment section, and if you're new here and you have not done so, then please subscribe, because I would love to have you here. Next time I'm going to greet you center stage, but again, I'm being pushed out of the picture. Okay, so sweeties, as you know, I'm going to try to film as much as I can, but I cannot promise anything right now. I'm going to do my best as always, you know? All right, sweeties, this is what it is. Tomorrow will not be a video because I'm going to have maximum 3 videos, and this is already the 3rd video per week. So tomorrow I'm going to take off and going to go back to like full puppy mommy thing, you know? But beyond that, of course, I'm going to see you here at the very latest next week, and I'm very much looking forward to it. And up until then, definitely go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.